Hey, do you have moles, voles, squirrels, rabbits? Do you have aphids, caterpillars, snails, and a number of other insects as well as rodents? Well, I think I have a solution for you. Hello, my name's Tammy. I'm with Little Jordan Farm. Here on Little Jordan Farm, we have done our best to create a permaculture farm, organically farmed. We have been able to purchase this property a couple years ago as a virgin property, so therefore our organic ambitions for it is ready to go. We have goats and chickens which help in our permaculture world of organically being able to fertilize and create our own compost and such. And today I want to talk to you about some things that I have found. Our goal here on Little Jordan Farm is we've often been a self-sustainable family. That's just how we've always been. That's how we were raised for the most part and everything. But becoming more serious about it as we've become empty nesters, we are wanting to dive into more of the market gardening side of things, and that's our goal we're working towards. We've got our no-till bed. This year is our first year for the no-till bed, and our next goal is to preferably get a greenhouse put on the property so that I can keep things going on through the seasons and just developing different parts of our property as we can. But today I want to talk to you about a product that we have found that I'm excited to be able to use, especially since I'm wanting to do the organic market gardening. And I'm excited to let you know some things that I'm finding out about it that I'm excited to know. So we'll get with this and show you a few things. So this is our no-till bed. It's the first year we're having a no-till bed. Therefore I've got some plastic down to help encourage the roots dying out, the weeds dying out, and I've got some straw over top of this. And here is my tomato plants that I've got planted, and I wanted to share with you this product. This here is by IV Organics. It's an organic product, as it says there. And the thing I'm excited about this, our primary crop here on Little Jordan Farm is going to be tomatoes. And with that being said, this product itself has 17% calcium in it, and from what I have found, that is the only one I've ever found that's got that much calcium in it, which is super for my tomatoes because that will help with root rot and things like that not transpiring in our plants. And I want to show you how I would do this. I actually already done a couple, but what I would do is take me about, with the amount of plants, the size plants I've got right now, I'm going to take about a tablespoon's worth of the product. I'm going to walk away from it kind of like a drip line, about a couple inches away from it, and put it in the soil and just kind of mingle it around into the soil. And there it is. We got that set. And like I said, with this product, the calcium in it is great. Beneficial microbes in it as well as the normal fertilizing things. It also has the mycorrhizins in it, which is the beneficial bacteria from fungi and things like that that we actually need for our soil. So this product is all around a well-rounded product, and I'm excited to see what happens with my tomatoes this year. Now I've got another IV Organic product that I want to tell you about. This is 3-in-1 Plant Guard. This is the already mixed spray that you can spray up on your foliage and your stems and stuff to help protect them against sunburn or even insects and rodents and things like that. This has castor oil in it, which is very good about helping to repel different rodents and stuff. I have moles here on this property big time, squirrels, rabbits, you name it. There's about anything that got 4 legs, and not counting the insects, that aphids and all the such, that this will help protect. This also has cinnamon in it, which is also good for those things as well. And cinnamon is also good to kill out mold, so if you have any kind of mold issues, this could help with that as well. This also has diatomaceous earth in it, which diatomaceous earth is a big product that I've always used up in my organic gardening. And you know, there's different people say different things concerning diatomaceous earth when it comes to killing bees, but it does not kill bees. It's soft-bodied insects like aphids and things like that. It's really good to get rid of, but bees and things like that it will not harm. And that's what's really good about this, is it just makes it walk on something else. It's too much honeysuckle over there for them to be messing with my stuff, you know what I mean? So there, I've got this sprayed. I want to spray it lightly on the stem and all, and I've got comfrey planted in front of that, because comfrey is good to help your plants put nitrogen in the ground. So I've got that planted there next to it. It's really good for your fruit trees and things like that. So that's another IV Organic I wanted to let you know about, and that I'm excited to be able to use. Okay guys, look what happened up here last night. I am working on a bed, as you can see here. Do you see all this dirt that's all over the place? That wasn't there yesterday. You know why? And I wish I took a picture before. Because I don't know what, probably a coon, I'm thinking, has came up here, and these plants, that begonia there, this one, and a couple others here and there, was pulled out last night, dirt and all, like, do not plant in my space. So I have got a problem. So the question is, what am I going to do about this problem? Once again, I want to show you about a product by IV Organics. This here is the 3-in-1 3-in-1 plant guard, excuse me. It helps protect as well as some from sunburn and insects and rodents as well. Well, as you can see here, there is definitely some type of rodent. It might be a big rodent in the aspect of a raccoon, but I'm going to have to find a solution for him. This particularly did not say raccoon, and I'm not positive that's what this is. But I want to try this to see if this will help my problem with my coons. But I also have deer that come up here. I also have turkeys. Turkeys will come up here and pull my freshly planted plants out too. So I'm going to take this product. This IV Organic product is a lot like the spray that we used earlier, except for this has got even more essential oils in it. This has clove in it. Once again, it has the castor oil in it. It has, I can't see guys, my eyeballs ain't in. It has garlic oil in it, clove oil, I said clove oil, cinnamon oil, peppermint, rosemary, and spearmint oils in it. And all these will help repel those things. These will also help repel snakes. It doesn't say that either. I know that clove oil works when it pertains to snakes. I actually have a bank next to my creek where snakes like to hang out, and I've got some plants planted there, and I am spraying this on them to help keep the plants in good shape, help keep the aphids off of them and other insects and stuff, help keep the rodents from going up and eating them, as well as help repel the snakes from coming around, because that is also where my grandkids like to be. So what I did with this product, this is actually a paint-on product. Inside you will find a package like this and a little bottle of oil that has all your essential oils in it. And this here has different things in it, and this also has diatomaceous earth in it. And this is good for painting the barks of your newly planted shrubs or trees or anything like that, to help protect them from the sunburn, as well as rodents chewing on the bark and different things like that. So I decided I'm going to make a foliar spray out of it, because you can also make a foliar spray out of it. And what you need to do, and this bottle's smaller, but I'll tell you how it says it on the directions, is take 23 ounces of water in a spray bottle. You will mix a half a teaspoon of the powder and about 10 drops of the oil in your bottle. And you will shake it up, as I already have, as you see here, and you will spray your foliage. So that's what I'm going to do, and we're going to see if this booger comes back tonight to pull my plants up. So not only is it going to hopefully keep him from coming around, but it'll keep them protected. There's ants up here really bad, so it will help protect them from the ants.
Thank you, Tammy of Little Jordan Farm, for that awesome gardening lesson. And for some more interesting gardening lessons from Tammy's 7-acre Tennessee home-based garden YouTube channel, be sure to check her out on YouTube by going to Little Jordan Farm. And you can see she's at 3.99 thousand subscribers. Let's help get her to 4,000 subscribers by hitting that subscribe button. And when you see that push bell notification come up, it's important that you hit that and ask to be notified of all of her publications as soon as they become made available. And you can see here under videos, she talks about savoring the scraps, garden pests, getting tagged, making tacos, Meatless Monday, wormwood, and there's a ton of educational lessons brought to you by Tammy of Little Jordan Farm. And just a little bit more about her if you take a look here, raised on a dairy farm, then raising 4 children, now being empty nesters. They're now living their dream, incorporating old skills and new skills on a 7-acre farmstead with goats and chickens, ducks, canning, holistic, herbalism living, gardening, frugal ideas, sewing, crafting, and so much more. She's truly living the gardening dream. For your convenience, I put the link to the Little Jordan Farm YouTube channel in the description below this video. In addition to, you'll find it in the comments, and I've tagged it near the top. So all you have to do is just click on her YouTube link, and again, just subscribe and hit that push bell notification to be connected to all of her lessons as soon as they become made available. And it makes a huge difference in growing our gardening communities. And in fact, she's even donating $100 to a charity that you can find the Facebook link that I'm also putting down below in the description below, as well as in the comments, and it's called Rural Resources. And let's check them out as well. When you find the Rural Resource page on Facebook, simply again express your support. It says Farm and Food Education Center, Rural Resource. Give them your thumbs up. Again, makes a huge difference. And let's read a little bit about what they're about. Just right here. Their mission is to connect farms, food, and our community by facilitating learning experiences to build a vital local food economy and to sustain farmland and natural resources, founded in 1993. So we just want Tammy and the rest of you to also know that Ivy Organics is matching Tammy's generous $100 donation to Rural Resources to further this excellent education that's being offered through this nonprofit organization, for a total of now $200. In addition to, we're going to be giving 10 bags of the Ivy Organic fertilizers. This here is the new 2020 labels that some of you may now see. This helps get our products into more stores across the country. Some of you may be familiar with the original labels. This here is the 4-pound bag where it reads 6 macros plus, and you can see the NPK-CA that's right there on the front. But you can see that with the all-purpose fertilizer, which just highlights the NPK, same percentages as before. You can see here on the back that it's giving your plants, unlike all the other garden fertilizers out there, the nitrogen, the phosphorus, the potassium, plus the other 6 macronutrients, which include calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. And the product can be used in your soil. You can also use it, it says here, for vegetables and annuals. You can use it as for your potted plants. It recommends monthly feedings during the growing season for your potted plants. We've had a discussion on that in the past. Foliar feeding, compost tea, and the list continues. This is one of the most important months to feed your plants, and hence we're giving that donation of the Ivy Organic 6 macros plus fertilizers to feed their plants when the plants are at maximum capacity. We're now approaching the first day of summer, and the light hours are at a maximum. Plant metabolism is at a maximum, making sugars, making vitamins, making nutrients, and there's more light hours than there are dark hours, and those plants are busy growing, supporting flowers, supporting fruits, supporting whatever it is that those plants are doing. And it's an important time to feed the soil, and hence we're making that donation to Rural Resources. And just reminding you, if you haven't done so already, please go out there and feed your plants. For those of you that may have missed this, on May 22nd, I released a garden book called Saving the World with the Home Garden. and it talks about improving our planet's health with natural gardening lessons. Just want to share with you this back cover as well. In this book, you will learn the value of native plants, importance of pests in the organic garden, fertilizer, nutrition, and application time, when and why to prune, how to create free new plants, the Ivy Organic brand products, and there's nearly 300 Ivy Organic YouTube lessons that are taught from the simple 79 easy to read book. And again, the chapters, if you want to take a look here, talks about natives and pests and feeding your plants, feeding your soil, compost and mulch, perfect soils, pruning your trees, how to make free quality plants, and a lesson on the Ivy Organic garden products. Be sure to check that out. That link will also be below. Tammy's YouTube, Rural Resources Facebook, and then you're going to get that Amazon link to our book. And as soon as you get it, please read it, and we're really looking forward to getting your reviews. We're so far at 7 5-star reviews, and we're looking forward to getting it to 100 with your support. I'll be back in the next few weeks with a tour of all of the things that I've accomplished this spring, and I truly miss not sharing more of all the things that we've accomplished with our grafting projects, with our spring plantings, with our fruit tree care, our rose pruning, and so much that has been accomplished here in the garden as other YouTubers are sharing their gardening experiences here on the Ivy Organics YouTube lesson. And just here behind me, I just want to share with you this newly planted passion fruit cutting vine that we accomplished together last year, September. And just next to it, you can see how we're growing tomatoes vertically, just 2 stems. This was originally a bush with about 5 to 10 strangly branches, and we're training them up 2 strings. And there's about a dozen more lessons which I'm hoping to bring to you in the upcoming few weeks. So stay tuned for that. And as always, so grateful, so thankful for all of your support and all of your love that you've shared with all of us and all of the other YouTubers that we've shared with you over the spring season by liking it, by subscribing, and by sharing it with your friends and family and letting people know how interesting and the things that you've learned and sharing the things you've learned with the people that you also care about. As always, keep growing with Ivy Organics and wishing you all happy gardening.